Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 4 easy hairstyles that use minimum heat, if even at all. So if you are interested in seeing this look among 3 more, please keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our first hairstyle, which is our space buns. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your finger, you're going to line it up with like the bridge of your nose, and then you're just gonna put it down your head just to get kind of a part where it would be straight. Just separate it. You can do this with something more defining. Lucy?
Lucy? That's my buddy.
She just likes to make noise when I'm recording, so hold up. Okay, so you're gonna take the middle part, you're just gonna part it down your head. Like I said, you can do this with something more defining, like you can do it something to give you a straight edge. I just really like a messier style to my hair. So we're just gonna take that, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tie off one side of our hair just so it's not in the way, so we don't get it all tangled with the other part. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a small elastic. You can use black if you have darker hair. I would recommend clear for lighter hair. I just only have black right now, so that's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so we're just gonna gather this side that we didn't tie aside, kind of in like a high ponytail. Now once we have that high ponytail, we're just going to open our elastic. We're going to tie it off after 1, 2, and the third time you come around, you're just going to pull it in a half loop, take that little section of hair, if you have any left over, stick it to the back, and then you're just going to fan out that little bun. Now what I like to do, since you don't go bebopping around with this little like thing on your head, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pin it down. So you just take like both sides of the little poof right here, and you're just going to take them down and take the bobby pin and just pin them on the center so they meet up. So they're just on the same little thing. Okay, so that's the first side. Now let's go ahead and do this side. Now what I like to do just to frame my face a little bit is I like to pull down just some edges of that. And there you go, 2 little poof space buns. And I know this hairstyle might not be for everybody, but definitely when I wear it out, I do get a lot of compliments on it. It is just a fun little hairstyle just to make sure that you have that summer heat off of you and your hair's off your neck. So it's great for that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the second hairstyle. Okay, moving on to our second hairstyle is my signature messy bun. Anybody that knows me knows that my go-to for hair is definitely just a messy bun. It's so easy, takes seriously 2 seconds to do, and let me show you how I get that. For this, I just like to use a tiny rubber band, not really an elastic. You can just really use whatever. Sometimes I do like little scrunchies just to spice it up a bit. Sometimes I just stick to this. So all you do, it's super easy. You gather your hair on top of your head in a high ponytail. And once you do that, you just take that ponytail, wrap around 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna take that little loop that we made and stick the hair to the front. I know it looks insane right now, but stick with me. And then you're gonna split that little hair down the middle, take the bun, stretch it out a bit. You're gonna take the bobby pin and stick it right in the middle, just like with the space buns. And that is your 2-second messy bun, which literally this can go for anything. Like you could have a super cute little shirt on, you could go to work like this, you could go to the grocery store, you could like literally wear this anywhere and it takes 2 seconds. Okay, so on to our third hairstyle. All right, now that that is nice and smoothed out, what we're going to do, we're going to split our hair down the middle. Again, you could do this casually, you could do this very tightly, just depending on your personal preference. Now once you have split that and you have your 2 sides, we're going to again take one side and just tie that off. Now we're going to focus on this side. So for this, you're just going to take a tiny little piece of hair. It's like, could be about 1 inch, maybe less, longer, maybe more, just depending. This is going to be out of our hairstyle, so this is not going to be included in it until after. So just leave this thing. Once you have this, you're going to pull all the rest of your hair to the side. I like to cover my ears personally. You can decide whether or not you want to after this. Taking an elastic, we just tie off right here. Tighten that a bit. And then what you're going to do is you're going to split that into two, so 2 sections, and we're going to fishtail braid this. So all you do when you make a fishtail is you take from this section and you take it to the next. Then you take from this section and you pull it to the other side, and so on. And the smaller sections that you take from each part are definitely going to make a difference. It's going to look a lot better the smaller sections that you take, so don't rush it. And what I like to do when I'm near the bottom is simply pinch it, and we're just going to tug out little sections just to make our braid more volumized and a little bit more messy looking. Your girl's all about the messy hair. Alright, so once we puff that little guy out, we're just going to seal it with an elastic or drop it on the floor. Okay, and then you're just going to repeat the same thing to the other side. Now, once you have both of your 2 braids, what we're going to do with these 2 little pieces now is we're going to straighten them so they're not all crazy and frizzy looking. So you can either leave it just like this, which I prefer to just throw a baseball cap on it. Let me show you what it looks like with that. Okay, so you just take a little baseball cap and you just throw it on your head. And I think personally it looks a lot better if you just wear it with a little hat on, maybe like a little baseball tee to a little sporting event. Might be super cute, just something to get your hair off your shoulders and just kept into place. Okay, so now for the 4th and final hairstyle. So now for this hairstyle, we're going to do a French braid that leads from this part of your head, this part of your head, and then it's going to go all the way down, take all of this up on the back, and then we're going to just tie it into a little bun at the end. And you're going to take 3 strands and you're going to braid it just normally. You're going to do that about 2 times. Then you're going to add in sections. So you're going to French braid in sections of your hair. Take it in, just fold it over, doing the same with the other side. Continue to do that a couple of times. And while you're doing this, make sure that you're going in a diagonal down your head. So I'm going to turn my chair around just so you guys can see how I'm doing it at the back of my hair. So now I have this. You're just going to continue taking those little sections, crossing them, once you have all the hair added, you're just going to take your little elastic band right here, going to tie it off, pull it. So this is how the back of your hair should look so far. Okay, now with this section that you just tied off, you're going to untie, take it, and just kind of do a messy little bun, little side bun, anything you want, just to sort of fan it out. What I like to do again is to just pull a couple little pieces just to frame the face. And what I also like to do is pin them down so it doesn't look like you just have something random. So you go ahead and pin that bun down right there, which it already looks better. And then pin it down again on the other side. And then you are left with something looking like this. Okay, so that concludes the hairstyles that I have recorded for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, please turn on notifications so you are able to see when I post. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!